Hi class, Summer here. Today we're going to take a field trip to the 100-year-old Natural History Museum in Los Angeles. Let's zoom into our habitat, which is in a pretty special area, the biodiversity hotspot of the California floristic province, but also right in the middle of the urban core of South Los Angeles, a place not known for biodiversity. A little less than 10 years ago, the museum pulled up the parking lot and transformed it into a nature garden. They were designed to be used in many ways, like as a field site for research with this malaise trap. Insects get caught in the net and then fly up into a container of alcohol where scientists study them. Also, as a place for nature play for the city kids of Los Angeles. They can compost, climb rocks, and walk in an urban creek. They also are a chance for people in the community to become more connected to nature and serve as a demonstration of what people can do in their own spaces. The gardens were planned for an urban area. It's not all native plants because it wasn't designed to simply restore, but to attract urban wildlife in the middle of LA. We have coast live oak right next to a silk floss tree from South America, and 600 different species of plants. But you guys know what I came looking for, the native bees, and all I found were the non-native honeybees, and more honeybees. And this hummingbird giving me the side eye. And these consensual adult ladybugs and an ant. It was here that I was at the height of my self-doubt. There was either not a lot of biodiversity or I was just no good at finding it. But a little patience paid off. I came across Bombus vosnesenski, the yellow-faced bumblebee. This was not super special, since they are pretty common generalist bumblebees. Vosnesenski will forage on anything. Urban environments are more friendly to this type of generalist species. But then, Bombus californicus bumbled over, who is outwardly similar. But Vosnesenski has a cute little yellow face, and Californicus has a cute little black face. Californicus prefers to hang out on native sage cover and won't go past where native sage cover exists. Here it is on the native gray musk sage. After the newer and dubious research studies I've been seeing on bee hotels, I wasn't expecting much out of this one. But lo and behold, somebody popped their little head out. The Los Angeles resin bee, Megachile angularum, a solitary bee where the female uses resin to build out nests. Now check out the greenish hue on the Osmia lignaria propinquo, a native solitary bee that's prized for its ability to pollinate orchards and blueberries. And at last, I found what I was looking for, a ground nesting bee. At just a half centimeter and super speedy, I almost missed it. Halictus tripitartitus. This was so exciting because ground nesting bees don't usually fare well in impervious urban environments. And here, I thought I found another native bee, but nope. It's a dronefly, which look like bees and pollinate well, but are technically flies because they have 2 wings, not 4, and its larvae are called maggots. Gross. And now that I was on the lookout for bee flies, I found the Lagira gazophilix, which is a pollinator because pollen sticks to its hair while it goes from flower to flower. Now, data was pretty limited on this species, but it does come from the family Bombylidae. It also has gross maggots, but these maggots are parasites, which can be good because it indicates high biodiversity, but is potentially negative depending on the target. Members of this family are known to parasitize bee and wasp nests. And now to one of my favorite pollinators, the hoverfly, Allograpta obliqua. They don't look like much more than an oversized mosquito, but the larvae of these guys eat 50 different types of aphids, mites, and whiteflies. Who knew there were good maggots that eat bad bugs? Mic drop for the hoverfly. And along with these pollinators, I saw some other really cool insects in this urban environment. A couple of wasps hanging around, some skippers, and katydids. And then 3 different types of dragonflies zooming around, which are likely products of that naturalistic pond. I hope you enjoyed this tiny adventure as much as I did. I was really excited to see a specialist bumblebee and a ground nesting sweat bee. And these nature gardens are really just an example of what can happen when you unpave a little bit of paradise.